to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem, and I'm with my sister, co-host, Angie Ange.
What's up?
We're just going to get right into it. There's a lot that's been happening. We haven't recorded in a little bit because your boy's been working, but Kevin Samuels reportedly passed away. For those who don't know who Kevin Samuels is, he's the controversial dude who has said things about Black women, Black people, men too, because I know the women stuff gets all the headlines. He's also said shit about men. Mm-hmm. He passed away, and people seem to be celebrating his death. What is your thoughts, reaction?
I mean, it's never nice to be happy when people die. I understand why Black women were feeling some type of way because he's bashed them for the past year, probably 2 years. I don't know. My timing is all like that, but I don't know. It's still like a human, and he has family, and it's kind of fucked up to just be like, "Good, he deserved it" type of shit. Like, it's fucked up. I hope he's resting well, but I'm not gonna lie though, those tweets have been fucking hilarious. And that's the problem with Twitter, because it's so bad, but it's so funny. It's just like, God. But I really do like respects to his family, because that's, death is hard.
Yeah, I think that when people celebrate death, it's always weird, especially like he didn't do anything like crazy. As far as like he wasn't murdering people, he wasn't hurting people. Granted, his platform did cause issues with people, but I also want people to know y'all gave him that platform. Mm-hmm. Like the people who hate him, y'all gave him that platform. Yeah, y'all were the ones watching it. Y'all were the ones retweeting it. Y'all were the ones stitching the videos on TikTok.
Yeah, outrage always.
Yeah, because there's so many people who make good content. Not just I think we make good content, but take us out. There's so many people who make good. I listen to podcasts from people that like ain't even that big, and I'm like, y'all don't talk about them though because they're positive.
Controversy sells. And I just saw today like his old videos from like 4 years ago, and he was saying like he wasn't talking like this, and he said in the video, he was like, if I were to bash women, I'd be bigger than what I am. And what did he start doing? Bashing women, and he became big because he knew.
You can tell he was like doing this stuff for clicks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
It's still bad, like because your intent. But I'm like, he's clearly doing this for clicks.
Yeah, and that's why I'm just like, also like, people actually like looking up to these type of people blow my, like, it just blows my mind every time. And so like, yeah, I didn't know people were really taking his words like.
Yeah, I never really understand that either. But I also, the people celebrating his death, I hope you guys never do anything crazy. I hope nothing ever comes back.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I honestly hope that like you guys remember this, because the jokes are gonna come back on you. Receipts get saved. People save everything. Just want you to know. But I find it to be very distasteful that people are doing this, and the people who are justifying it, you guys, and there are people that I follow. I like some of their stuff, most of their stuff, but I'm like, nah, I can't celebrate the death of a Black man, Black person.
It's just
no matter what they've said or done, like if they, well, not what they've done. If they done some like, if they were raping people, I'll be like not feeling as bad. But I'm like, this man just said some stupid stuff on the internet and y'all watched it.
I just feel like, I don't like, celebrating death in general is just weird to me. Like,
very weird. I don't want that energy.
Yeah.
I don't want that energy.
It's wild, but
I find it very like hypocritical too of those people who are celebrating his death. Mm-hmm. And then in the same instance, when somebody gets murdered, they're like, RIP. You can't be that person that celebrates death and then RIP for like your homie who was selling drugs on the block. You can't say like, oh, Kevin Samuels was doing bad, and then your homie who's selling drugs, like RIP to him, because he's doing just as bad to the community. But y'all celebrating the wrong things. Y'all supported Kevin Samuels too. That's the thing. Like, people don't get big because of like the people who just support them. They get big because of the haters.
Yeah.
Y'all hate this man into success.
Really though, that's really what it is.
You guys are clowns. If you like, I think it's like weird if you like if you don't have anything good to say and you like create a whole like thing just bashing him. I think that's some clown stuff. Person. Like somebody who can't clap back at you.
Right.
I think that's sucker stuff personally, but we're gonna move along.
May he rest in peace.
To Roe versus Wade.
Goddamn. We're gonna move right on to more controversy.
Yeah, I told you like this.
I know.
Roe versus Wade being overturned. I mean, you can go ahead. Before you go, I don't really want to add to this conversation, even though I know men should be.
Listen.
I'm a man. I don't think I have any opinion on a woman's body, so that's why I don't really think this is a conversation for me.
I'm just gonna keep it really simple because we've talked about this, which is crazy. Like we talked about this a couple months ago, and I'm like, yeah, here we are back in the same fucking situation, talking about this again. I'm trying to stop cussing so much, but it's just like things like this. Just make it.
That's for sure.
I just don't understand why this is still a conversation. Why are people still trying to limit women's rights, women's choice? It's just frustrating at this point. It's just because it's like, y'all don't want a woman to choose that bad. Because let's be real, it's not about the life of the child. No, it's not. We're not. That's not the issue. It's like y'all want to take away women's rights so bad. Like y'all are going through all of this, creating all these laws to limit when a woman can get an abortion. And it's just like, it's mind-blowing to me. Like, and people are going hard for this. I'm like, you know what? I said I was going to stay out of it. I was going to post. And then I just kept seeing shit. And I'm like, you know what? Did you see what I posted today? It was like, who made you it's like
yeah, I saw that.
Who made you the coochie boss? Because truly, who did? I don't get it. Why are y'all so pressed about what a woman does? And it's not even like your woman, like your girl, like y'all got to decide what to do with the baby. These are people you don't know. These are strangers, and you're going so hard to limit their right to do what they want with their bodies. I don't understand it.
You're forcing somebody to carry a baby for, well, technically 10 months. Like you're forcing somebody to carry a baby in their body and to give birth to that baby, which can cause life issues as well. And then to raise that kid, because y'all like, oh, you could put it up for adoption. Yeah, that's working so well in America, right? All the kids in adoption,
right?
Like Black kids ain't getting adopted. They adopt a kid from a different country before they adopt a kid from America. That's just the reality. But why are we trying to force people to do? If somebody wants to do something to their body, I don't give a fuck.
Like, how is it affecting you?
It don't impact me whatsoever. I don't care. Like, I don't know why these white men care so much about other people's bodies. They care so much about something that has nothing to do with them. I'm tired of these old white men making the rules for people that they not even gonna be around for.
Yeah,
they're gonna be dead.
That's the thing. It's like these laws aren't affecting them, but they're affecting their grandchildren.
And white women, y'all are you motherfuckers. All right, this is a total side note. You niggas are using Tupac's songs.
What?
They're using the song. What is it? Since we all came from a woman, got a name. That what is that song? Keep your head up.
Yeah.
You dirty hoes.
I thought you were gonna say Brenda's got a baby.
No. Wow, that's dark.
That's why I was like, what?
Dirty hoes are using keep your head up. And you aren't quoting the lines that he's talking about black women. You motherfuckers are taking the part where he's, because the song is about fucking black women.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfuckers are taking the part where he's talking about the woman part and taking the black women part that came before and after that lyric and making it that issue. Don't use Tupac. You white women are just as complicit with the white men. Y'all have always went along with their plan. Y'all never wanted for equal rights. Y'all like the people that they always like, oh, the women rights people and all that. They didn't say black women. They wanted to be above black women. If people want to talk about the history, let's talk about it. Because these women never wanted equal rights. They wanted them to be just as equal to the white men. They didn't care about women being equal.
Yeah.
They did not.
And that's what they don't teach you in history.
They teach you that in history. I had to read books.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you get older and you start like learning on your own, then you're like, damn, this is dark.
Dirty hoes. White women, y'all are having a bad weekend over here at this household because y'all been pissing me off.
Yeah, it's just been like, it's been a lot. The news of it.
Wade, like all y'all doing is making people gonna still get abortion. Y'all just making it unhealthy the way they're gonna do it.
All this is really is going to affect lower income people of color
and black people. It's not gonna impact white people.
I mean, I just hope. I mean, who knows where this is about to go, but I just hope.
Oh, let's make it a states' right issue. Yeah, the states in the South that motherfuckers still got Confederate stuff. They're very progressive when it comes to stuff, right? Stupid.
Yeah, I
swear. Sometimes I just want to leave here. Honestly, if we gave the black people 3 states, I'm with it.
Oh my God.
I'm with it. As much as I love California, if y'all gave us 3 states, gave us Georgia, because I love Georgia, gave us an East Coast, gave us a state in all the West, the East, and the South. Gave us one of them regions, I'm fine. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want. But I know one thing though, y'all niggas ain't gonna be doing nothing successful. All the basketball players, they with us. All the football players, they with us. The music with us. The food with us. The culture is basically black people. You dirty hoes. White people pissed me off this week.
Jamal, this is not on the topic. Okay.
Because Roe versus Wade is a white people issue. When you think about it, they're not overturning it because black people aren't having kids as much anymore. They're overturning it because white women aren't having kids as much as they were. This ain't. That's what it is. That's what it is. I feel like I wasn't gonna give my opinion on it. That's what I just been doing.
And you gave it.
Fucking
Yeah, no, it's upsetting, but I have to keep myself like grounded so I don't get too upset about it, because I'm just like, it's for the birds. But
and dudes being like, what if like, well, I want to have a say in it. I got her pregnant, nigga.
That's something between you and her though.
You did 20 minutes max of work. You asking her to do 9 months of labor for 20 minutes that you doing? Please. And some of y'all ain't doing that. Dirty ass.
I don't know.
Men should not have an opinion. Well, you can have an opinion.
Also, you can have an opinion, but it should not be.
At the end of the day, when somebody does with their body, a man should not have a say what a woman does with her body.
Period.
Just like you shouldn't have a say what I do with my goddamn body.
Exactly. But it's never that simple. It could never be that simple.
Like if I said I wanted a vasectomy, and then she was like, I don't want you to do it. if I want it, I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm.
There shouldn't be a law that she could be like, I want to have a kid, so he can't get a vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
People can understand that, but y'all can't understand the abortion stuff. All
Nope.
right.
Nope.
I know one thing though. Plan B, I'm about to buy a whole bunch because. Anyway, let's move along. There's a couple ways you can go. All right. So Dave Chappelle. Actually, no, I don't want to talk about Dave Chappelle. Do you want to talk about the Dave Chappelle thing?
Not really.
Okay.
We saw what happened.
Yeah. Just stop running on the stage.
Right.
But Dave Chappelle, the funny thing is, Dave Chappelle, you can literally be like, this nigga forgot he was Dave Chappelle. He started chasing a dude, and he was like, oh shit, I'm Dave Chappelle. I can't do that.
Security to handle that for you.
He's like, oh, I can't go stump this guy.
They be forgetting these are niggas who grew up about it, and like they just need.
They be forgetting people like they got consequences too.
Right. Like these aren't just like you could get touched regardless.
That's why like I wish the NBA allowed every player to fuck up a fan in their contract. Like they can fuck up one fan who gets out of line. Cause I guarantee you all them things they be saying is gonna simmer down.
Yeah.
That 6'8", 230-pound man come punch you in your mouth. Guarantee you won't call him the coon no more.
I'm sure their whole life would be reevaluated in that moment. Shit.
Because when the athlete does snap, even though they get a lot of the blame, you have never seen an athlete lose. There's never been a case where an athlete got his ass beat for fighting the fan. They always win.
Yeah, that's so true.
They are undefeated in the history of sports of fans versus athletes. Them athletes win. So stop trying them. You know what I'm saying? Because when they do, like, if they do lose their mind, they in the wrong. But you the one who called them all type of names.
Right.
All right. So I don't know why I randomly thought of this question. Actually, I know why, but I ain't gonna say it. So,
okay.
Can you date someone who slept with your friend?
No. Well, is it okay? Because when you say the word friend, like you mean like friend, like in my friend group.
Whatever you consider as a friend.
No.
They just slept with them. They didn't date them. They didn't do nothing. Just had sex.
No.
Why?
Only because I don't know. I'm so like how I pick people to date. Like they can't know any of my brothers. They can't know. Like I'm just very like no, I don't.
Why can't they know us?
I just don't. I don't need those problems.
What problems? You are a grown ass woman. What the fuck are we gonna do?
I just don't need those problems. I just like. I don't want. And it's like I don't know. That's weird. And plus, like none of my friends have the same taste as me. Like, so like I just don't see that ever happening. But if it did, like, did I know going into it or like?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I could prevent that. No. But if I'm like already talking to the person and then like they find out like who my friend is, I'm like,
what if you're like, all right, what if you and the dude talking for like a month? Then like your friend's like, oh, me and him had like a one night stand.
Yeah, I'll date him. Well, I'd ask like how you feel, you cool with it? Like, you know, like if it's nothing, it's nothing. But if it's something, then I obviously wouldn't do that. But I just don't like people knowing each other.
What if he ghosted your friend like 5 years ago?
Oh, see, I couldn't do that.
That is 5 years ago.
I don't care. Because then I know my friend gonna feel some type of way.
So you've been talking to this dude and you like, he's the love of my life. And because he ghosted your friend 5 years ago, you're not gonna continue?
I have to talk to my friend. Because I hold my friendships at a high standard.
Clearly I don't then, because I'm not.
No, see, that's the problem.
Clearly I'm not. If it's like 5 years ago,
I don't know. I don't think so.
Man, I'm grown at this point. Like, so what?
So what? No. See,
Unless now, if you're like reminiscing about my friend, then now that's the issue.
like, oh yeah, they put it down. Da, 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 da. No, see, I
Like,
don't even
we
want
got
that to
that
even be a
bang.
possible conversation.
I don't care. Like, sex is fluid. You know what I'm saying?
Sex it is, but just don't have it with my friends. Just have it with some. There's so many people in this world
That's true.
telling me I just met a nigga who knocked down my friend. No,
Supposed to be
absolutely
in like
not.
a different country, and like you just happen to meet that person.
This is like very unlikely.
There's stuff
And
that
also, I know pretty much everyone my friends have been with. So yeah,
you think you know.
I know.
No, girls don't be saying a lot of stuff.
No,
You
and you're
just,
saying like I have like 5 friends. I know pretty well,
all right.
but you obviously you say you don't care.
I
But
don't care if it's like, unless it was like,
what
oh,
if it was like a whole like they were sleeping together for like months?
that's fine. As long as it's not like, oh yeah, we had a thing last week. Like obviously.
Oh, it can be recent.
But if it's like, oh yeah, like a couple years ago, me and him messed around, or me
Mm.
and her messed around, no, I would be like, okay, like just tell me the relationship status and we cool. Like as
Mm-hmm.
long as you're communicating with me what happened,
Mm-hmm.
fine. Like I don't give a damn. At this point, I've been around. I'm assuming you have.
But I just would assume you didn't do it with my friend group.
But I mean, like if we're in the same, because usually people don't leave their area.
Mm-hmm.
More likely than most people stay in their towns or close by. So it's a possibility that you might have, look at Oceanside. People be dating.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's a possibility. It just happens.
Yeah,
If you don't leave, there's only so many people.
yeah, that's true.
So especially if you just like black people or black women or black men and
The limit is
you're in
yeah.
a certain town, there's like 10 of you.
I gotta be like, you play basketball at 24? Gotta filter out some questions like
But all right, the last thing is Drake being Drake.
oh man.
Savage. So if you don't know, I guess some dude was talking stupid,
He's talking about his son, I believe.
and Drake did the ultimate troll job by following his wife and sliding in DMs.
He said, I'm here for you, Ma.
So
That's so petty.
a couple things. Drake made them famous.
Mm-hmm.
Got them money, basically. Got them hella followers.
Mm-hmm.
But what would you do, I guess, if you were trolling? You don't troll people,
No,
but
don't.
like if you were like talking mess about like a celebrity online, like subbing them, and they
Mm-hmm.
got wind of it, and they followed your dude,
Mm-hmm.
and then your dude responded how the girl responded, what would you do?
Yeah, I was like, ma'am, is that okay? I was like, are you next to him doing this? Like, I don't know. I was like, that's loud. Honestly, I think I would find it hilarious. Like, say like Beyonce slid in my nigga's DMs. I'd probably be like, you need to take that opportunity. You need to see what that's about, okay? Because I would definitely, if Drake slid in my DMs, my nigga gonna have to understand. And we just gotta have that conversation. Because it's,
Listen, I understand. Like, listen, if certain people slide, like if a regular dude slide in your DMs, I'm gonna be a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I don't even know who the hell she likes at this point. She had a weird ass. If Kanye, I know she don't like Kanye like that. But if Kanye slid in her DMs and was like, hey, you trying to get flown out? I'm gonna be like, go. Stay in here with me.
Have a good time.
Go enjoy your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, how often does that happen? You know?
You know what I'm saying? You don't see it happening with dudes.
And also, if like my nigga was trolling like how he was, I'd probably be like, what was the reason for this? I'd be irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, why are you trolling about, and you're talking about this nigga's son? So yeah, I feel like I'd probably be like, you're fucking dumb.
Yeah, he's a bozo.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it was a girl, like, I don't know, Justine Skye.
Had that name ready.
If she just slid in my DMs and was all like, "What's up?"
So
She was like, "What's up?" I would be stupid not to respond.
Right.
I feel like we have that agreement, that understanding. It's an unspoken, like, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Like, why would you? If she threw it at me, I would be stupid not to take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Justine Skye.
Exactly.
Like, but if it's like little Samantha from down the street, like, I'm gonna feel away. Obviously. Like, first of all, I would be like, why do you think you can get me? Even if you look good, like, why do you think I'm that easy?
Right.
That you could just slide in my DMs. For Justine, I'm pretty easy. Yeah. But shout out to them for making money off of this situation that could have been bad. Shout out to Drake for being the ultimate troll. Like the ultimate troll who had time.
So funny.
Drake, you know what? Drake sees everything. I'm just at the point that I think this man sees everything that's said about him, and because he be deciding randomly who to like respond to, and he be blowing people up. So Drake, if you see this, respond. Blow us up. You know what I'm saying? Slide in my sister's DMs. Do what you got to do, Drizzy. But this has been the Harris Show. I've been your boy Jamal Radio Raheem, and we'll catch you.
Blow us up.
Drake, blow us up.